So come on in, take a sip, and let's just wind down on the Sunday grid. You know, I gotta say, I decided I was gonna do kind of using my techniques today in molecular gastronomy to make some spaghetti that aren't really spaghetti. It's actually nothing but chicken meat, but I use this spherification process with sodium alginate and a calcium lactate bath to create these spaghetti noodles that taste and feel like spaghetti, but they're actually made out of chicken. So I put these together along with a more or less a carnivore bechamel sauce, and I made some fabulous meatballs, and I created this extremely savory, extremely heavy lunch dinner dish. I only eat once a day, so it was kind of like I wanted to kind of have an event today. But when looking at this and thinking to myself what wine would go, I had no choice but to go with the Bodegas Addison. This is just a fabulous, fabulous wine. I have talked about it ad nauseum, you know, here, but I mean, just that fruity bouquet. I mean, it is almost as if you're, metaphorically speaking, you're just taking a big old whiff of a bag of Starburst or something, right? But obviously not quite so candy. But I'm just saying it's a burst of colors and fruits and delightful aroma from this to the nose, but on the palate, soft tannins, probably evened out with the acids and tannins. Just finishes so well. It's so deep. It's so good. And again, I love it when I have that purplish blue halo at the top with the glass. So what a fabulous wine. So glad to have had that earlier. Took a little walk. Now I'm here. Let's knock out the grid. So my name is Christopher, and I'm delighted you're here to solve this grid with me. So we have an Adrian Johnson construction today. Very familiar with his work. I mean, quite a few grids constructed over the past few years. Of course, edited by Joel Faliano. And so I just say, well, what do you say? Let's just jump right on into it. See what we got here. Oh boy, gosh, these things are so big. Reality show about the perils of crabbing in the Bering Sea. Isn't that like the deadliest catch or something? I mean, shipwrecks nesting place with thee, and I guess this would be the depths. Old Davy Jones's locker. Yeah, if this is an E, English city in the county of Devon. Let's see, fast lane. God forbid, maybe perish the thought. Okay, I think I spelled that all right. Sporty car roof options. How about T-tops? I guess I haven't noticed. Do we still make cars with T-tops on them? It seems the last ones were maybe in the 80s, but I haven't been paying attention. So, I guess this could be Exeter, actually. And if it is group that's a year above, I don't even know. I guess those are maybe the seniors, maybe juniors. I'm sure. Sitters on a farm could be hens. Makes like a melting icicle. I may make drips. Okay. So I do think we have Deadliest Catch. I think that's the name of the show, isn't it? Deadliest Catch? Well, we'll find out. So garments with strings are pretty much aprons, and we got our seniors there, I suppose. Fast lane. You shouldn't settle for less. Well, kinda ish. So I guess we got an express something here. What? I'm not sure. One named singer of 2008's American Boy. Isn't that Estelle? I'm not sure. Cut down. Maybe Hewed? Just want to do a quick make sure that H is okay. Members of a publishing dynasty. Yeah, that would be the Hearst family. So I feel good about that. I need to get back up here in some sort of order. cocktail made from peach nectar and prosecco. And I'm always like, is it Bellini? Is it 2 L's? I-N-I? If not, one of these is going to need to be an N, and then I'll have to go back and change it, or an I or something. Rhyme for soul and frosty the snowman. No, I think we got it okay there. I think we got a coal there. I guess I really know the song. Solidify as a jiggly dessert. I guess we're going to need to gel with a J. Yeah, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. I really need to get up here and get in order. Any of the meats in a turducken, and I guess these would be fowl. Vaqueros ties would be bolos. And sheets of floating ice would be flows. So we don't have extremely challenging today, but I can see already it's pretty much extremely clever. I'm loving this. Subsequently occur, I guess we could be to ensue, and so hybrid dog breed with curly hair, and I think that's a schnoodle. I think what half poodle, half schnauzer or something. All right, so this is an express checkout. Masters musts, yes. Theses. Oh, I remember mine still. Yeah, I think this is so the whale constellation would be Cetus. Feel sore would be to ache, and I feel pretty good about checkout now. So, what do we have here? So, Despot's Undoing could be a coup. Annual Science Fiction Awards would be the Hugos, or Hugos, depending on your pronunciation. What a waltzer counts to 3. Emotion picture. Okay. Biore product. There's like this little poor something or others. I think, right? It's for like blackheads, maybe? Shanghai or Cin-Cin. Okay. Wipe out at one's desk, say, then that's clever. Do you see it in there? I think this is asking for erase. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm seeing in there. And I think emotion pictures are going to be a tearjerker. Like, yeah, I just need to check this J to make sure I'm on the right crap. That's here enough. So we got our juniors here, have our seniors over there. Ich habe die Juniors hier und die Seniors dort drüber. Trades jabs. How about spars? Speaking of sparring, et nous essayons de visiter là à tout prix. Là à tout prix. Yeah, we should do everything we can to avoid that sort of thing. Shanghai or Shenzhen, I guess it'd be a seaport. Very nice. All right, and I guess, yeah, that's probably like a poor strip. Oh, I mean, it doesn't sound right, but... Okay, so we got some Portuguese here. O rei de futebol. And I guess the king of football in Portuguese would be Pelé. Probably pretty much the king of soccer anywhere, right? I mean, gosh, that guy was something else. So, tradition at the end of graduation ceremony. I never did that, by the way. Oh, I mean, I graduated, but I never did the cap toss. I hung on to mine. What did I do? I thought I just said cap tossed, and I put in a nap toss, so this is not right. It's like saying, wait a minute, because this should be ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Out of step. Kind of like my singing. Apple cores for short. Yes. How about CPUs? Very nice. Like new matches unlit. Second smallest U.S. state capital population would be Pierre. Very nice. Okay, so let's get over here. See if we can wrap up this here. So 1/48 of a cup would be a teaspoon, I think. Sweats perspires. And drink brand with lizards in its logo. Boy, get this a lot in the grid. It used to be a lot more, but boy, if there's a lizard in the logo, pretty much just jump on Sobe. Letter before iota, and that would be theta. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Rentals at bowling alley, some shoes and protest that goes nowhere. Clever. Obsidian. For us lazy types, that's our kind of protest. Rhyming toys with colored pegs. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a light bright in the grid before. I don't think I have. Maybe I have, but I don't think so. Sport with a chair umpire would be tennis. Fantastic. I'm loving this grid. Well done, Adrian Johnson. One, catching bugs could be a beta tester. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Leslie Stahl, the journalist. Doo-wop Shanana. We're being framed. It's a setup. Why not? Let's see. Party game in which participants try to identify a secret assassin, and I think that's called Mafia. I've never played it, but I've certainly read about it, and it's been in topical humor. Relaxed gait. I suppose this could be a jog. Trot? I don't know. I don't really know. We're going to find out, aren't we? Amusement park attraction that often ends in a splash, and I guess this would be a log ride. Wouldn't be the most popular thing here in, say, Germany. Even in the summer, it's not that hot, right? Ski lodge beverages. So I guess this would be, I don't know if it's going to be cocoa. I don't know how to spell it right now. C-O-A and then C-O, or is it C-O-C-O-A, C-O-A, whatever. Pretends all is well, maybe acts normal. So that acts, that tells me what I need to do with cocoa. So Coco's got it. All right. Drink made with steamed milk. Okay, well, you could also say the same thing for your Cocos, really, in a way. Wrap sheets. How about tortillas? I'm loving this. And I thought I just typed out Hearst's a while ago. New Mexico's Taos Pueblo. Or did I just go in and do the H? I mean, I don't know. But for some reason, I didn't have anything written in there. It's weird. God sends. Maybe life savers. Maybe I just thought Hearsts or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess I have to go back and watch this. Now I'm all like, where'd they go? Maybe I was just in my mind. I have no idea. Part of many an anniversary celebration, and I guess this could be a dinner date. Well, when Shotzi and I are together, we have dinner dates every night, you know. Dinner's a big deal to us. And I love cooking for her. And she loves cooking for me. We both love being in the kitchen, and I'd say we're both pretty good at being in the kitchen too. Pretty good around the kitchen. Frozen yogurt chain with a fruity name, and I think that's Pinkberry. Never been there. Seen it. More sardonic. I guess that could be Ryer. One online initialism of excitement. Okay. I hope that's not what I think it is. I think it's FTW. We'll see though, briefly. Yeah, it could be. How about for a bit? Textile with roots in Scottish Highlands, and that would be tartan. All right. Jungle warning. Oh, what's a warning? All right. It's a dinner bell. Prominent feature of Rudolph. Well, okay, we got a little red nose in here. It's gonna give just perfect timing for this time of year, right? So like I said, part of a jail cell could be an iron bar. Let's see what we got over here. Demanding sorts could be divas or divos. Bits of trivia, Christmas first. I guess we're talking about facts. You know, my sister Tiffany, she's like the facts trivia queen. I don't much care for any of that. Windows might be found on these PCs, but you only need one expert in any area in the family. You don't need two siblings that are equally good at whatever. It just don't work, right? a line as audio to video. You go with sync. You know, in my family, I'm pretty much I'm my job. If it's not cooking, because most of the time I get relegated to the kitchen, which is fine. I like it in there. But really, I'm the obituary writer in chief in my family. That's what I do. It's a travel size makeup bag, vanity case maybe, and yeah, everybody's got a certain thing that they can be counted on in each family. You got that uncle that can work on your car. You got that, that cousin that can do molding or bath tiles or whatever. Everybody's got a job. Mine's writing obituaries, right? It's just like, dudes abide by it. So I'm talking about maybe bro code, multitude. I guess it could be a host. Hula swears. Way to be brushed or pulled, perhaps aside. Another very clever one. And I guess hula swears are hips, right? Makes 100% sense. Let's just make sure that we're right. So, probably got ourselves a crepe pen here and small plant germ. I guess could be a seedlet. I don't think I've ever seen that in the grid before, though. Get to check ourselves. Foldable parts of some cars, and I guess this would be rear seats. Now let's check this seedlet. Stopping points for runners. How about bases? Expensive appetizer, surely caviar. Not too expensive in Germany. I just recently got a jar of caviar. Sturgeon. It was Beluga branded, and it maybe 20 euros. Got a package of wooden spoons for €1, so pretty cheap here. Transported as by water. I don't know. Barge, born, no idea. Brought to tears, could be moved. French for death, and it would be mort. And they're usually written in, mort. Sorry, I know I said that, and for some reason I was thinking D. And then when I wanted to put in letters to Santa, it was not going to work. Okay, so a holiday in which Ban-Chung cakes are eaten, and that is Tet. And when I did carbs, this was the one thing I love to have with my pho, right? Oh, I go have a bowl of pho or two. Oh, Lord, you should have seen me plump up on that, though. Fully fill could be to sate, which is exactly what happened to me at dinner time today. Dia de los Muertos prop would be a skull. Day of the Dead. Also a pretty fancy glass shape from my favorite tequilas. Head to toe Islamic garment would be a burqa. And second place finished could be, I guess, an alternate ending. If it is, I'm liking it. Better get to checking ourselves, though. Spanish city where Picasso was born, and I think he was born in Malaga. A cry during an argument between siblings. Mom! I can't even get the mom out of me. I think this is Malaga, though, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. Public squares could be for get acclimated, maybe Orient, which is... oh my God, I just saw an Orient automatic wristwatch in the jeweler's window. I don't know, 390 euros, something like that. I mean, not a lot of money, but it's one of those things I've wanted for a long time. Every watch collector, every serious watch person out there wants a nice Orient, like a Bambino or maybe one of their divers. But yes, we all want one, and now I see it, and now I got to start raising some money. Jazz standard with the lyric, I'm so tired of paying my dues. And I think that's moanin'. Or maybe morning, I don't remember. Object of nightly quests, I guess could be the Grail. And then we got Surrealist, Frida Kahlo. Revs as an engine, perhaps as guns. And I think we've got prefix with graphic, but so geographic. But I see that we're doing Burqa with a Q here. So, and I guess this is Equatorial Guinea. And yeah, born for water. Got it now. Chain store that sells many of its items for $1.25. I guess this would be Dollar Tree. Oh no, what is this? Oh. No, wait a minute. That's, oh, I thought it was Plan B for a minute. It's like, oh, no. I was like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. But no, this is Part B. Medicare Part B. Okay. Widely shared, maybe viral. Space Station 8601, maybe the Mirror. And I guess we're looking for Malcolm X. So, neighbor of Latvia would be Belarus. Alloy containing tin would be pewter. I just always get these horrible feelings that I have fat-fingered something, and I hate that. Court staffers, law clerks, cats do it with their tongues, perhaps they bathe. And 4 terms for FDR, and without a clue could be lost. How do we do, Bob? Okay, well, so typically on a Sunday, my time's going to be somewhere in the low to mid-20s, so a little bit closer than that this time, but there wasn't a lot of thinking that had to be done on this grid. That's not to saying it was a rollover grid. It was not. And there were some things in this grid that you would have had to have known. And there were a couple of places that if it wasn't for the intersections saving my butt, I'd have been doing some serious guessing, if not just going ahead and forfeiting, right? Because there are just some things that I am just unfamiliar with, And so I'm glad that wasn't the case, though. It was just a couple of areas that would have been difficult for me otherwise. But again, usually, as is almost always the case, I got bailed out by the intersections, the crosses and downs around that, where I was able to pull myself out of it. But this was an absolutely fabulous Adrian Johnson grid. I need to read up on him again. It's hard for me to keep up with remembering some of the constructors, because they're so good at what they do, but when you got 365 of these things a year, it's just kind of hard to keep up with exactly how many constructors there are. If I had to guess, I'd say that Adrian has probably constructed 10 or 20 grids. It just seems off the top of my head over the years. But I can't remember all the time exactly what to expect. Whereas some grids, you're like, oh no, that's a David Smith construction. I'm just making that up. That's going to be a tough one. Some of those hit you, but this was not. This is the polar opposite of last Sunday. It's equally as clever and as beautifully constructed. We're talking like zero inelegant fill, and what was there that could be considered inelegant, like an estimation or what have you, was made up for by having a fantastic clue to go with it. So honestly, just a brilliant grid. I absolutely loved it, and out with the old and in with the new. And to Adrian Johnson, I just want to take to you, fine sir. May you keep constructing such beautiful grids in the future. And so here we are as we're pushing through and we're finalizing our Sunday. It's usually a short day for me. It's a long grid, but a short day. I just do the mini, and I do the grid here. There's no Guardian for me to do today. So from here, it is time to go find some spy movies or something. I don't know if I want to rewatch a few Bonds or if I want to find something new. Really fell in love with Lioness, and I just hate it when the seasons are over. Then I waited a whole another year for that, right? But I loved Lioness. I just thought that was such a fabulous show. Just finished up season 2 here recently. And I've been really enjoying watching The Agency, too. I think Michael Fassbender's in it, and that's good. So I'm kind of in that mood. I want to have some international, clandestine, fodder for the evening to chill to before returning to work tomorrow. But as we're nearing the holidays, I just urge everyone to be safe and have a wonderful time and enjoy your own time and enjoy yourself. Enjoy being with yourself. If you get bored, you can always just comment and I'll get back to you and we can have a conversation all our own. So don't let the season get you into the dreary doldrums, right? You know, if anything, we'll do a live session, just the two of us if we need to, just to pick things up. If that would be of interest to you, then just by all means, shoot me a note and let me know. We can absolutely do that. Easy to do on TikTok or even on Instagram, etc. We can even pop around and do this kind of thing on YouTube. But don't let the holiday season get you down. Just be happy and try to enjoy as much as you can these down moments, to just be reflective and think about, you know, how good we might actually have it. So with that said, until I got nothing left to drink or toast to, but until we see you tomorrow for the Monday Mini and the Monday Grid and the Monday Guardian, ich wünsche Ihnen ein schönes Wochenende noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, be good to yourselves, be great to your neighbors, and be phenomenal. Be fabulous to the person behind you in the queue. Cheers. Take care.